Hey, Markel. Coach Shenander was just talking about this when guys, have the football or like a quarterback did, and Cam Taylor Britt hit him and got ejected. How difficult is that as a defensive back now to play the game fast, but with the rules as they are, knowing what can happen? How challenging is that?
I mean, it's very challenging because it's a full speed contact sport. So when the quarterback decides just to fall down in the motion of a defensive back or a linebacker, somebody going to tackle him, that's already in motion. It's kind of hard to stop that motion when you're already in the motion. So, but you just basically got to keep practicing and keep practicing it on it and try to keep your head out of it. I mean, it's hard, but the rules change and we got to adjust with the rules.
Yeah, I was going to ask that as a follow up. I mean, the rules are what they are. So, what specifically can you guys do to work with that?
I mean, leverage, staying low, trying to keep your head out of it. And when it's a quarterback running the ball, just be cautious because you never know if they finna fall or keep running.
Thank you.
Sean Callahan.
Yeah, Markel, I'm just curious, what is the level of motivation for you guys this week to play? I mean, obviously, last week was a bad taste in everyone's mouth with the loss to Minnesota. What is your guys' level of motivation to play a game this week?
Level of motivation, we still got football to play, so I think everybody still had that motivation to go out there and go do what they do. We all got a ball. We can't just give it up now. We still got one more game, so it's time to go even harder.
Steve Sipple, Journal Star.
When you look back on your career, Markel, how glad are you that you stuck around when you had to wait a while to be a prominent player in the program?
I mean, the way had nothing to do with anything. I mean, it's all about patience and being humble over the time. You learn that when you go to college, so it's not like I was eager to play, but I was eager to get better. And once I got better, I see I could play. So that's that. All of that plays into a factor. But it's your time. It's not your time when you think it's your time, but it's gonna be your time eventually.
You how has this season been more enjoyable for you because you've been healthy? Compared to last year when you had to play through injury.
Yeah, it's been very enjoyable. I've been enjoying every game. Not to worry
Tough
about.
last year.
Yeah, it was kind of tough, but I can't dwell on the past.
Okay, thank you, Markel.
You're welcome.
Andy Kendi, KETV.
Hey, Markel, what kind of unique challenge is it to face Noah Vedral, knowing that he knows a lot of what you guys do, but yet you guys know his game as well, if he plays?
I mean, I don't think he's gonna have any type of advantage because he still gotta go out there and play football just like how we got to. He's going out there and studying our defense just like we're going out there and studying his offense. So it's all at the end of the day, it's still football at the end of the day.
Joe Nugent, WWT.
Hey, Markel, I'm curious what Colin Miller has brought to the defense after the injury. Practices on the sideline. Tell me about what Colin's been doing here in the past few weeks.
Kyler's been great. I thought he was gonna be down, and sometimes with an injury like that, some people go into depression. But Colin's been great. He's been more enthusiastic as I ever seen him, and more into practice and more getting people ready on the sidelines and being the hype man and having all the energy. When the energy is low, he was bringing the energy. So I love him for that. To just keep going and keep having the love for the sport.
Couple more quick ones here. Mitch Sherman.
Hey, Markel, what do you think that you guys have done, leaders on defense, older guys on defense, this year to set up Nebraska on that side of the ball for months and years ahead?
I mean, it's all about the example you put out there for the young ones to live up to and the expectations. What you expected to do in the culture that's in the locker room. So all of that plays a factor. So you gotta set an example to the youngest so when we leave, they have an example and what to live up to for the rest of the years and for them to teach the new guys that's coming under them.
Hail Varsity. Oh, sorry. No. Okay, go ahead, Derek Peterson. Hail Varsity.
Hey, I wanted to go back to kind of the targeting thing for a second. Eric Chinander was talking about the alternative of like guys going low, guys hitting guys in the legs, risking ACL, ligament damage, things like that. As a player, like, is that something that you guys think about when, I mean, maybe not in the moment because it's such a split second thing, but do you like think about, okay, if I go low, I'm going to take out a guy's legs. I don't want my legs taken out, so I'm not going to do that.
Nah, we don't think about. I mean, I don't think about nothing like that because if we go high, you already know it's the rules change. That's a targeting too. So playing defense and tackling is tackling in today's day and age. Everything's got a rule, so you just gotta watch out and hopefully when you tackle them, there's nothing to it.
So do you feel like you know how to tackle someone without getting flagged?
Even when you do feel like you know how to tackle someone and they still throw the flag, you still clueless of how you got that flag or how was it a targeting, even if you didn't think it was a targeting.
Last one for
You're welcome.
Markel, Sam McEwen.
Yeah. What's the coldest game you've ever played in?
Coldest game. It's gonna be had between Michigan State game and the Purdue game in 2017.
Yeah. Is do you like that atmosphere? It's gonna be cold at Rutgers at night in December. You like that? You feel like it's a toughness test, anything like that?
I don't feel like it's a tough test. I mean, you feel it. I mean, but you feel it when it's hot too. So you still gotta play football. At the end of the day,
Thank
you let the cold get to you, then you thinking about the wrong thing.
Some guys do let the cold get to them, though. You've seen that, I'm sure, in your career.
Yes, you see that a lot, and it affects their play. You can't let the cold affect your play. You just gotta go out there and ball. You gotta be the one to hit first, or you gonna feel every bit of it.